on the Strangler. Our second match of the evening will be the ladies. We have Pammy McMahon taking on Chrissy. Yay! And for our main event this evening, we will see Red Blackheart taking on Alexius Gant. So it's sure to be a great show, so make sure you teleport everyone in. Whether they will enjoy it or not, get them here regardless. But if you're going to teleport them in, make sure you teleport them on the opposite side of the barricade, as our sniper is trigger happy.
Yep.
Did I forget anything?
We have a fan interaction HUD that allows you to see all kinds of angles within the arena. If you would like it, shout HUD. Or if you would like our website, shout website. And while we're out here, I might as well go ahead and get this out of the way so we don't have to waste time getting to the actions. The opening of the show, the first match, all of that is sponsored by the VAW Facebook, VAW YouTube channel, and VAW Marketplace. Here are the links. Have a happy searching them up. And we will be starting in 4 minutes. Also, if you got tummy talkers, take them off. If you got pixel peckers or woohoos, take them off. You don't need a woohoo to watch wrestling. Now maybe a yoo-hoo, cause that's chocolatey deliciousness, but no woohoos. No, woohoo. Woman gets poked in the woohoo and makes her go woohoo. You know.
Oh, and look here, J-Dub. The referee for this evening is the one and only biased Sarah Jane.
Yay. I am overran with excitement.
I can tell, I can hear it in your voice.
Oh, look, she's telling you guys congrats on your wedding.
I should be telling her congrats on still having a job.
Yeah, that's very nice considering Sarah Jane couldn't even make the ceremony.
Money is accepted, Sarah.
Busy what? Cheating people? Working on your fast count? You better watch it. Camera Kitty is this close to taking your job, Sarah. This close. I talked to the board of directors. They want you colored down the middle.
Yeah, doing a damn good job at screwing people.
You're right. You do a damn good job if you were in the porn business, because they're all about screwing people. But this is wrestling. Come to think of it, you might not last in porn either, because they like it longer than a 3 count. And you even do that fast.
Oh my god.
And welcome, folks, to VAW Turbulence. We got an exciting show lined up for you guys. So, without further ado, let's take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening matchup for VAW Turbulence. Standing to the corner closest to my right. He is 6'2", weighs 230 pounds, from Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the show stealer, Dustin Hernandez. And his opponent stands 6'2", weighs 230 pounds. He is from Psychotic Island of Death, the Strangler. Let's get it on. And the Strangler goes right in with a nice strong lock up into a wrist lock. Into a hammerlock. And for you guys who don't know, what the Strangler is actually the alter ego of Sean Tyson. You know, sometimes when people get drunk, they have a different personality. That's the Strangler.
Dustin quickly takes the Strangler down in a headlock takedown, holding him there. Sarah asks him if he gives. Strangler shouting no before making their way back to their feet. And the Strangler gets out of it with a snapmare, sending Dustin Hernandez to his back.
That's a tremendous move right there. So, Kalani, who do you think has the edge in this matchup?
It's hard to tell. They've both been pretty even thus far. I think I might have to give it to the Strangler, though. I don't know much about him at all, but he looks like a weirdo. Maybe he has something up his... well, nothing up his sleeve, apparently, but yeah.
Yeah, you know, if he's as psychotic as Sean Tyson is normally, he definitely has that edge.
Strangler's going for a cover. And only a 2 count there. Oh, and Dustin Hernandez with that desperation DDT. Oh, and the Strangler sends Dustin Hernandez to the ropes and knocking him down with a drop kick. Oh, and he goes up top. High risk. Oh, and that big moonsault. Puts both men down to the mat. Strangler made his way back up and goes for a cover. And another 2 count. Strangler yelling at the ref. And Hernandez with that fisherman suplex. It looks like he's going to go for a cover now. And another 2 count. Hernandez is calling for the bong slam. But no, the Strangler counters with the DDT. And now the Strangler's calling out his next move. The Strangler runs in and Dustin Hernandez just puts the boot to the face. Maybe now they'll know to never call your move out. And now Hernandez is going up top. Strangler seems dazed. Oh, and the Strangler catches him in mid-air with a huge spear. And now for a pin and a 3 count. The winner of this matchup, the Strangler. Alright, while we're waiting for the next matchup, we're going to go ahead and go to some sponsors. Don't forget about our VAW official website. I'll be sending out the link right now. If you go there, you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with VAW, as well as polls and whatever else we have going on. Enmeshed Hunts is back with the Enmeshed Into Summer Hunt, currently accepting applications for vendors for the summer hunt beginning May 15th, running through June 15th. If you have any questions, please IM Zoe Avanier. Star Killer Custom Wrestling Attire by Hoist Fang. Get the information just outside the ticket booth. If we are on location, then please have them drop a note card to Hoist Fang. And Rocka Fitness by Stormin Isley, sorry. The premier gym for health and fitness in SL provides a fun environment for all ages. If you have access to fitness equipment, free weights, aerobic classes, Tai Chi, and much, much more. Hotspot Clothing. For all your Hotspot clothing needs, check out Candy Trice, former women's champ and VAW Hall of Famer, has set out to create innovative mesh and non-mesh clothing designs for men and women. Oh, and it looks like I'm now joined by James Graves. Hello there, James.
Hello there, Kilani. I'm trying out my British accent tonight, so apologies in advance.
I think we can work with it.
I think it's about time that we have our next matchup after you've expertly covered the sponsors there. And by the sounds of those bell tolling, it looks like it's time for the demon and death. Sinister gates. Oh!
What in the hell?
What the hell? Isn't that Trent Rasa?
That
Did he
is
just,
Trent Raza.
He just came from behind Sin as he was coming out and he's attacking him. What's this all about? And Trent is just continuing wailing on Sin at the top of the ramp there. Obviously he's sending a message to the demon of death.
I guess that's one way to get your message across.
Oh! That
Trent
is
just
definitely...
threw him off of that ramp.
He did. I think Sin will have some serious injuries after that. But he is the demon of death after all, and we've seen in the past that he's got some high pain resilience and tolerance. So I'm sure he will be looking for some revenge and repercussions against Trent going forward after that unceremonious attack from behind. The ref is checking on him as we speak after that attack, that assault. It doesn't look good for the demon to death here.
Not at all.
Demon of Death saying that, Trent, I will see you next time. He is laying down the law to Trent Raza, and I wouldn't want to be in Trent's shoes.
It's like Pammy's coming down the ring wearing some sunglasses. I know her future ain't that bright.
Well, I think she picked up some sort of eye injury last week against Chrissy in that triple threat involving Zenobia, and as you can see, she's sporting a shiner definitely there. We'll have to see if that plays out into this matchup. But yes, introducing first, weighing in at 198 pounds, standing at 5 foot 9 inches tall, hailing from your wildest dreams, Pammy McMahon. Pammy saying, "Come on, you twig, get in here already." Obviously, there's a bit of bad blood between them after last week's matchup in that triple threat where Chrissy obviously injured the good looks of Pammy, and she's out to get her revenge.
Yeah, and you gotta think maybe Pammy ain't too kind to this Tits McGee name.
Well, definitely. And
Pammy
welcome
should just
back,
be happy she
JW.
only has one black eye, and not two, considering, well, you know.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nature called, you know, I had to go take care of it.
Well, Pammy has certainly got the size advantage in this one. Oh, and takes Chrissy down hard to the mat with a drop toe hold.
Pammy McMahon obviously has the size advantage in this, but that doesn't mean a lot in wrestling. You can be the biggest person and get taken down by the smallest, you know.
Definitely in wrestling you can have the size advantage, but that can count against you against a smaller opponent who could be quicker, more agile, and just work around you. Oh! Chrissy went in for a headbutt there, but Pammy caught her and hit her with a DDT.
Kalani, as a active woman wrestler yourself, tell us what goes through your mind coming into a match like this one.
Well, coming into a match like this, facing someone who's obviously bigger than you are, you have to take into consideration what your opponent is capable of. But as someone smaller, you also have to know that, like James said, You're a lot quicker and a lot more agile. You have to learn how to work around your opponent to level the playing field, so to speak.
Definitely, but the playing field isn't level at the moment. Pammy has been on offense throughout that and is now locked in, or did have locked in a Boston Crab, putting all of her weight onto Chrissy's legs. Has got to be painful. Oh! And a sweep of the leg there from Chrissy.
You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Right there's perfect example.
Definitely, and a big drop kick there from Chrissy. And another. Oh, and a third, sending Pammy to the outside. It took Chrissy 3 drop kicks to take Pammy down. That definitely shows her resilience and what Chrissy has to do in this matchup.
Yeah, it does.
The ref has started her 10 count to the outside as Pammy is on the outside. She is up to 3 already as Pammy is making her way to the her feet. And there's definitely some verbal jousting going back and forth between the two of them. Oh, Pammy went...
Speed right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, but she wasn't quick enough to move out of the way of that spear.
And you have to think that spear has to be more painful with the weight behind it that Pammy has, and straight into the midsection has got to take the wind right out of Chrissy's sails. JW, in matchups, it's normally been you on the other end of this, where you've got the size advantage over your opponent. What have people done against you to try and even the playing field?
Chrissy once again showing that speed.
Oh, and a big high knee in the corner. Oh, Chrissy trying to keep Pammy pinned into the corner, only to get thrown out of it.
Sarah yelling at both ladies to get out of the corner.
I think Pammy's doing her best to do that as she stands over Chrissy, just taunting her.
Yeah, Pammy, in this match, it's taking her more effort to get her breath, to get her stamina back up because of, and so when she's on her back trying to catch her breath, it takes more effort, so that could play against her.
Did anyone else see Chrissy try to get up and just fall those ropes?
Yeah, she's tried to use the ropes to get up and couldn't manage to do so and fell to the outside. And now Pammy is taking some attitude with the referee as well. And Oh, a big vertical suplex taking Chrissy back inside the ring the hard way.
And Pammy, she laughing about it. She's like, I don't care. That's dangerous when you get someone who doesn't care what they do in the
Pammy,
ring.
it's almost a 3 count there. Chrissy's still not ready to stay down.
Definitely. But Pammy arrogantly pinned her there and she failed to hook the leg, and I think if she hooked that leg, that could have been a 3 count right there. But she just took her for granted, and that might let Chrissy back into this matchup. Oh! And a super kick there from Pammy, taking Chrissy back down. Seems like Chrissy has been on the mat for most of this matchup.
Pammy's shouting, here we go.
She's calling for it. She's calling for the money shot. Pammy ascends the top. Oh!
Chrissy has other plans.
Pammy took way too long in trying to get that money shot, and Chrissy managed to get to the ropes and balance Pammy on the top rope, and that is gonna leave a mark. Somehow Chrissy managing to pull Pammy away from the corner, showing that she's got some strength in that slender frame.
This could be where this match turns around.
The crowd are fully getting behind Chrissy. A vicious knee to the head, taking Pammy down, followed by a headbutt and then an elbow drop, and she's going for a cover here. 1, 2. Pammy managing to get her shoulder up at 2.
It's gonna take more than that to keep her down.
Definitely, I would say that was an act of desperation by Chrissy, trying to get this match over and done with as soon as possible.
Who can blame her? I mean, that is kind of a scary thought being in there, you know, with someone that much bigger than yourself.
Both ladies are circling each other, staring each other down. Who's going to act first? Having a war of words. Chrissy quickly goes to work on that arm.
And boom, there goes the dynamite. It's taking off right now.
Chrissy went for that elbow drop, but Pammy moved out of the way.
Oh, and a big European uppercut, sending Chrissy spiraling backwards. Oh! Pammy going for a big back body drop over the ropes, but Chrissy managing to hold on and skins the cat. Oh! And a big drop kick! That was crazy ring presence from Chrissy there to know exactly where she was, hold on, and then use her strength to get back in the ring and quickly counter Pammy to send her to the mat.
And the fans are going crazy for Chrissy right now.
Definitely, and who can blame them after that? And big elbow from Chrissy, but that didn't manage to keep Pammy down, but maybe this will. Oh! And that looked like an prettier from Chrissy. And she goes for a cover. 1, 2, 3, and a 3 count. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner by way of pinfall, Chrissy.
I think it's even funnier that she won using the prettier, and that's why Pammy is pissed off, because she apparently her looks. That's pretty ironic.
Oh, what's this?
What? What was that? Chrissy was just recovering in the ring after a match there, and something appeared on the Tron. Guys got any ideas what that could mean?
I have no idea, but
It's a
apparently we should
message.
prepare for a change.
Someone try to send a message.
Seems that way, yeah, it said prepare for change. I've just got a call from the backs from protection to try and investigate that matter, so I'm gonna head back there now and see what's going on over there. I think you guys can take it from here. Enjoy the main event, people.
Yeah, before the main event gets started, we get a couple sponsors to talk about. First, we have Lush Audio for all your shoutcast needs. Check out Lush Audio, the oldest shoutcast provider, and that's with special auto DJ and live stream options available. VAW sponsorship. Do you own a business? Well, VAW is proud to announce we are now offering sponsorship packages starting at the low price of 200 Linden a month. If you want the best, you come to the best. Contact Alex Xavier Haney for details. And Veronica Gears, owner of the CFL. Did you know you can play football in the SL? Coalition Football League is the premier football league for all your football related desires. Contact Veronica Gears for more info. And finally, the VAW Twitter. Want to keep up with what superstars are saying? Go to Twitter. And our Twitter is VAW 55, I believe. Isn't that correct, Kalani?
There you go, right there.
VAW Wrestling 55. And let's get on with the main event.
Cut the music. Cut the music. Alrighty. Last week, you saw the Great One come to his ring and go to war for what he believes in and feels was right. After being screwed out of my New Blood title, yet management still seems to think the Great One was asking too much. They fixed my match so I would lose my New Blood title, paying off the referee. And then they saw fit to screw me out of my rematch as well. I fought a deck stacked heavily against me, and one by one, the warriors Alex Xavier selected began to crumble and fall to the might of the Great One. And one by one, you got to see them pinned 1, 2, 3. That is until I got to Dave Mack. I fought with great pride and the heart of a champion, but somehow Dave Mack got lucky. He caught the Great One after I had wrestled not 1, but 2 hellacious matches. And he hit the Great One with the Doomsday device and pinned the Great One 1, 2, but no, the Great One kicks out. Still, after 2 physically taxing matches, the Great One tries his hardest and fights with all of his might, but is caught by another Doomsday device, which the Great One didn't kick out in time. And I lost my chance for my rematch to be fair without any shenanigans from management. Dave Mack caught the Great One at a weak point, but the Great One is out here to redeem himself. For I, Darian the Great De Silva, am issuing a challenge to Dave Mack. Next week, since he wants to brag and run his mouth about how the Great One lost to him in the gauntlet match, saying he beat the Great One, which itself is a huge feat for any man, saying the Great One is not so great, saying he easily took the Great One apart. So Dave Mack, let's see how you do against the Great One in a one-on-one fight when the Great One is fresh, to once and for all prove who the better man truly is. And should you happen to beat the Great One, you will get the Great One's respect. So bring your sorry, muscle bulging, vein popping, 2 left feet can't do the Texas line dance sorry ass out here and answer the Great One.
Alright, I'm not surprised he can't Texas line dance because he's from Wales.
Really? Is that the best you've got? So you think me accidentally beating you last week was some sort of miracle? Oh, the Great One just got defeated by Dave McLenara. That's a big ups. Guess what? You're not a legend, buddy. I am. Can I remind you why I'm a legend in this company? You really want me to remind you? Okay, let me get to the thing first, okay? I'm a world heavyweight champion at VAW. I'm a 2-time VAW champion. I'm a former TET champion, whatever you want to call it. And you know what? And you call yourself the Great One. Guess what, buddy? You've done nothing so great so far, so how about you take your big foot out of your own mouth and, before you choke on it, basically.
Or how about I kick your sorry ass all over this arena?
You couldn't kick a bucket even if you tried, buddy.
That is a lot of big talk coming from you, Dave Mack. Seeing as you had a hard time beating the Great One after I had already faced 2 men. But, crap. Here comes Alexandria, jiggling all of her cellulite all over my arena.
You're lucky your tail just got saved, fucker.
Come on and jiggle the cellulite on down the ramp.
Boys, boys, boys. I'm pretty certain I'm the only one around here who is qualified to be making matches. if you two want to fight each other so badly, then next week it'll be Darian the Great De Silva taking on Dave Mack in an Extreme Rules match.
That's fine with the Great One. Dave Mack, you better bring your A game next week.
And you better have the ambulance on speed dial, brother.
I think I gotta disagree with the ref. I don't think the boss lady has done a good job. Just saying. She's very one-sided in her decisions.
Happy to see me, Red? Nah, don't worry. Tonight I'm not gonna be your opponent. Like I said last week, I was going to choose your opponent, right? Are you ready, Red? or you're not. Wanna know who he is? Let it come.
Well, hey there, Danny. Nice of you to join us. Let me do some introductions and we get this on the road. Standing 6'4", weighing 345 pounds. From Townsend, Georgia. Red Blackheart. And his opponent, standing 6'8", weighing 256 pounds from Italy. He is the current reigning VAW champion, the Italian Dragon, Alexius Gant.
Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to see the victory of my friend, if you don't mind.
Being joined by a champion, Danny the Thunder. Hi, how you there, Danny?
And
Yeah,
you're
I'm good.
surrounded by champs. Get the IC champ, the US champ.
I'm pretty sure that Alexis is going to win for me tonight. Hands down on it. I'm damn sure.
So Danny, your match against Red, it was pretty hard fought. Did you gain any respect for Red in that match?
Of course I did. Because I'm not like him. I do respect people. But when it's time to win, you should remove the respect, you know. The victory is the only that you need to find. And if you don't get it, it doesn't matter about respect.
I must say you picked a good opponent for him. I've been in the ring several times with Alexius and with you as well. I know how tough both of you are, and you both have similar styles in the ring.
Yeah, that's why I decided to choose Alexius, a man of a good experience. So why not choosing him?
And Red coming in strong, doing a couple of vicious stomps straight into a ground tackle. You gotta say, Red does look pretty determined in this matchup.
The match just started, so don't need to worry.
So, Kalani, what do you think about this match?
I think if Red was smart, he would just pack up and go backstage, because I don't know anyone in their right mind that would want to take on someone like Alexia Scant.
But, as we all know, Red does have post-traumatic stress syndrome. Clouds his judgment sometimes, so maybe he isn't thinking.
You're right, Red has issues, but Alexius is also smart enough to know about these issues. Alexius is a very, very smart competitor.
I agree, and you know why I like Alexius so much? I tell you why. Every week after he fights, he always orders a pizza. And if I'm around, gives me a slice. He's a great Italian friend of mine, you know. Alexi is stomping, taking the boots to Red. Alexi is picking up Red, just kicking viciously into the gut, sending him against the ropes.
And Red sends Alexius down to the mat with a big clothesline. And now it looks like Red's trying to go up top. Big elbow drop to the midsection of Alexius, and then with a cover, only getting a 2 count. Red's gonna have to do a lot more than that to keep Alexius down.
Danny, what would you say is the most dangerous thing about Alexius that Red might not be taking into consideration here?
Well, if he turns around and shows the shoulders on Alexius, he is done. He's totally done because of the arm trap crossface. We should never turn the shoulders on Alexius. Never.
and a massive drop kick by Red Blackheart. The ref is counting, trying to give him a chance to get back in the ring, and Red takes that chance. Alexius is getting up wobbly.
When Red with that big flying cross the body off of the apron, taking Alexius down outside. Both men are down. And the referee once again starts the count. Both men are making their way back to their feet. Alexius drags Red back to the middle of the ring.
That is smart. You want to center your opponent in the ring.
And then sends him back to the corner. Oh, and running at him with that high knee. Alexius has Red placed on that top turnbuckle. Nothing good ever comes from this. Oh, and a huge superplex.
Oh, and that hurts each person equally.
Yes, it does.
I mean, the guy delivering comes down hard on his back, but Alexius fighting through the pain. He's right back up.
Alexius went for a cover there, only to get a 2 count. Both of these men are pulling out everything they have.
And it's like, boom, there goes the dynamite. Match can change just like that. So, Danny, are you scouting Red out during this match? Are you trying to pick out his weaknesses?
To be honest, no. No. But I'm wondering what the hell is doing Danny Boy on
What
the
the
ramp.
hell? Yeah, what the hell is Danny Boy doing on the ramp?
That's a good question. We know Danny Boy has had an issue with Alexius here lately, and not only that, but Danny Boy faced Danny Thunder at the most recent free preview, which was a hard-fought match.
Yeah, I know, you're right. But this is my match. I mean, I decide who to pick up for this match, so it should be out.
Yeah,
Danny Boy on the outside
security,
holding his hands up, saying that he's just here to watch.
security needs to make sure he's just here to watch, because that could turn bad at any time. We seen last week, Lexius came out just nicely asking for an explanation, and Danny Boy tried to kick his head off of his shoulder.
Well, what's this?
Danny
You got to
Boy-
be kidding me.
Danny Boy attacking Red?
Haha, I see what he's doing. The reason he's attacking Red is so Alexius will get disqualified. He was out to get Alexius the lost. That is why he did it. See, if he would have attacked Alexius first, he would have won by DQ. Danny didn't
And Danny
want that.
Boy, for the third week in a row, taking Alexius down with that super kick.
And Danny Thunder is making his way into the ring. And if I
I
was
think Danny's
Danny,
seen enough.
if I was Danny Firehawk, I'd get out of there pretty quickly.
I don't think Danny Boy sees Danny behind him, though. And the ref has made her decision. As a result of a disqualification, your winner is Red Blackheart.
See, Danny knew what he was doing. If he would have attacked Alexius first, Alexius would have won. He didn't want to give him the gratification of winning. Well, I was not expecting that. You never know what you're going to see here at VAW Turbulence. And that about does it for us tonight. So, for myself, JW Beasley, Catalani Citron, good night, good fight.
This video was filmed on location by Zarrakan Productions. Zarrakan Productions is an umbrella group for many YouTube shows and businesses both inside and outside of Second Life. Please go to Zarrakan.com for a complete listing of shows and businesses associated with Zarrakan Productions, and their own media links. Zarrakan Productions shows have been organized alphabetically in playlists in a year, month, day format for easier video navigation. Multiple part videos have been named accordingly, starting with part 1, and the last video of a multiple part video series will have end as a part of its title. Please like, comment, and share this video as it helps both Zarrakan Productions and the creators of this video's content. Also, be sure to check the playlists for past episodes of show content, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. Thank you for watching, and happy wandering.